In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to turn back. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we have commenced the chapter which is known as syntax. Listeners and audience, I told you that we have started theories and syntax, like I discussed generative grammar theory, which was introduced by Noam Chomsky. Secondly, I also presented the theory before you, that was binding theory. Listeners and audience, you know, day before yesterday we have commenced the theory that is known as Introduction to X-bar theory. We are going to further extend X-bar theory, but let me go back to share again some background knowledge about X-bar theory, and then our topic is specifier and complement in X-bar theory. What is meant by specifier and what is meant by complement in X-bar theory. So be with me and listen to this lecture from beginning until end. Listeners and audience, whenever we are talking about X-bar theory proposes that each phrase in every language and in every sentence, it has the same organization, or each phrase in each sentence in every language is organized in the same manner. Same is the case. X-bar theory proposes that every phrase has its own head. For example, if we have a noun, so that noun is the head of the noun phrase. If we also have an adjective, if we have an adjective in a phrase, so that adjective is actually the head of a noun phrase. And if we are having adverb, so that adverb is the head of adverb phrase, or that adverb is itself as adverbial phrase. So head is actually the representation of a phrase. It is the head which represents the phrase. However, this theory further explains that there three levels are there in a phrase. Like we have, I told you three levels. Like we have the top level, we have middle level, and we also have bottom level. X-bar theory calls the top level phrase. X-bar theory names the second level, the mid level or the middle level, names X-bar. And the third level, according to X-bar theory, known as head. And remember that I also drew the structure of X-bar theory, and also presented and wrote some sentences that how to put and apply X-bar theory upon some examples or parts of the sentence. Today I'm going to talk about specifier. What is meant by specifier in X-bar theory? Listeners and audience, whenever we are talking about specifier in X-bar theory, specifier is actually specifiers refers to articles, demonstrative articles, you may say, we say articles, demonstrative articles, or you may say determiners, possessive determiners, and demonstrative determiners, in other words. And they also refers to quantifiers. I'm repeating, specifiers are actually referring to quantifiers, demonstrative determiners, possessive determiners, as well as referring to articles. Now, how it is and what is the function of specifier? Specifier they actually use in order to narrow the meaning of the head or the meaning of the intended head. I'm repeating, specifiers they use to narrow down or to narrow the meaning of the intended, the meaning which is intended by the head. And let me provide some examples. As I say, specifiers can be from articles, like you see a book, So here is specifier. Specifier can be from demonstrative, yes. Specifier can be from demonstrative determiner. What are demonstrative determiners? You know about demonstrative determiners. For example, we have that, those, and these, and this. So for example, if I say this book, so here in this phrase, this is what? Demonstrative determiner. We also have another determiner, that is possessive determiner. For example, your book, my book, or his book. So your book, my book, and his book, these are called what? These are called possessive determiners. Now, after that, I am going to tell you about quantifiers. We also have quantifiers, such words like every person, for example. Here, every is what? Every is a specifier and it is quantifier as well. Same is the case, we have no, no other, or no one. So here is no one is quantifier. So a book, or a specifier. This book, this is specifier. Your book, your is specifier. Every is specifier. No one is specifier. Now listeners and ideas, the question is how to draw the X bar structure for this. Just I'm going to draw one X bar structure, then it's easy to understand. For example, if I say a book, okay. So now a book, this is one phrase. What kind of phrase it is? It is NP, noun phrase. Okay, I'm writing it a bit below. A book. Okay, so I'm writing is NP. Here we have NP. Tarasadi. View base ida. Kaghzun ma sara dik sabab ya inshallah na baje kha. So sorry for a little gap. So a book, we have what? We have a book, that is noun phrase. Oh, I think it is because of light not visible. So yes, here a book. So a book, that is NP. What would be the X bar structure part? How I'm going to apply the X bar structure of it? So we have in X bar, NP. In NP we have what? Oh, that is determiner, like article. So I'm taking is a. After that we have N bar. You know about N bar. Okay, and N bar we have N, and that N is book. Okay, listeners and audience, this is the structure of a noun phrase about specifier. So now you know what is specifier in this. So we have specifier here a book. Okay, now come to complement and the X bar theory. What is mean by complement? Listeners and audience, whenever we are talking about complement, complement is actually is used in order to complete the intended meaning of the head. Now the question arises, what would be complements? How we would recognize and understand complements in a sentence even? So in order to understand complements, complements can be Doric object, complements can be N-Doric objects, and complements can be the complement of adjective, and complement can be the complement of adverb. You know about Doric object and N-Doric object. You know about object. Yes. Object is anyone or anything with which the action is done. And Doric object answer the question what? While indirect object answer the question to whom, yes, who else to whom. For example, I'm writing a sentence. He likes a cup. He likes a cup. So here you see he likes what? A cup. So this is direct object. Another example of direct and indirect object is that he gave me a book. Okay, so he gave what? A book. This is direct object. And what? To whom? Me. So this is indirect object. So now you know about complement, that what is complement in this sentence. So complement can be indirect object and direct object. And complement, we also have complement of adjective and complement of adverb. Now, what is the function of complement? Why we are writing complement with a head? Actually, complement is used to complete the intended meaning of the head. For example, I'm writing a sentence or a part of the sentence, drink the water. Listeners and adults, you see here we have direct object. Here we have direct object and it is the complement. It is the complement of the head. And you see it is noun phrase. Now the question arises how to draw the X bar structure of this. You know this, the water, this is complement. This is the complement of the verb which is the head. Okay. So now you know we have, first of all I'm taking VP because it is starts from verb phrase. We have VP and VP we have V bar and we have drink. Okay. Now from the V bar I'm taking, this is NP. Okay. So we have NP. After NP I'm taking what? I'm taking determiner. What determiner we have? That is the determiner. First of all I should write determiner. That is the. After that we have N bar. Yes. And N bar we have N. And what is that N? That is N is water. So listeners and idlers, this is all about today's topic. Hope that this topic is clear to you.